Graduation is a pivotal moment in the lives of our students, faculty, staff, and the university, and indeed our country. It signifies the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. It is a day of joy and pride for families who have supported their loved ones on this journey. It is also a day of fulfillment for our faculty and staff who have played a crucial role in nurturing the minds that are graduating today. Moreover, it aligns perfectly with our university's mission, which is to generate knowledge and offer exemplary education and training to society for national and global development. Graduation is the realization of that mission as we equip our graduates with the knowledge, skills, and values needed to contribute positively to society. Mr. Chancellor, sir, let me delve into some of the remarkable achievements and highlights of university over the past 1 year. Our commitment to academics, research, and extension has remained unwavering, and indeed it is increasing. In the year 2020-2024 academic year, we saw a significant increase in the number of first-year students enrolling at Egerton. As we speak, we have 4,086 students as first years. This growth reflects a dedication to providing quality education to an ever-expanding student bodies. One of the cornerstones of our university is research, and we are proud to report ongoing research portfolios totaling 2.8 billion currently. These projects spans various faculties and departments. And Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chancellor, sir, there are efforts that are ongoing all the time to increase our research funding. We are delighted to announce that we are also preparing to host the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, the Regional Research Center. This will be the first one in Africa. And with the support of our CS and our PS, the government of Kenya has committed 100 million per year for the next 5 years to ensure the realization of this lab. This center, Mr. Chancellor, sir, will comprise 4 high-tech laboratories and office spaces at the Physical Science Complex. I need to add that the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology are supposed to be mobilizing resources to the tune of 4 billion for this to fully take on. Mr. Chancellor, sir, over the past year, our commitment to fostering collaborations and partnerships with other institutions has been remarkable. The university has signed over 20 MOUs with various organizations and entities. We are in the final stages of formalizing an additional MOU with the Ministry of Cooperatives and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development, which is geared towards further enhancing capacity building initiatives for our youth. In recognition of our academic excellency, we were ranked 4th in Kenya and 76 in Africa in the July Webmetric rankings. Additionally, our students showcased their talents at the Kenya University's Performing Arts and Film Association National Music Festivals, winning awards in multiple categories. Egerton University students held a peaceful election, and subsequently the student leaders underwent a comprehensive training program to equip them with the necessary skills and knowledge to serve our student body effectively in consultation with the university management. In our endeavors to improve the financial health of the university, we have embarked on revamping of income-generating units, some of which are showing great promise. We have the 3 nurseries, the medical center, the funeral home, and the Egerton University, which have already experienced significant. There is also improvement in the catering department and the turtle farm after strategic interventions. Mr. Chancellor, sir, to enhance the learning and living expenses for our students and staff, the university has undertaken the following: installation of CCTVs in strategic places, a new block of lectures constructed at Kokep in the Nakuru city, which on the long run will help us in savings from rental costs. We understand the importance of providing our students with comfortable and conducive living spaces. In line with this, we have recently renovated 2 blocks of the Luensoli hostels to bring them back in line with the design requirements. Egerton University is a water-scarce institution. Access to clean water, therefore, is very important, and we continue to invest in storage facilities, in creation of boreholes, and repairing those which become spoiled. Mr. Chancellor, sir, you have had a speech from the alumni representation, and what is obvious is that our alumni continue to excel in various fields and contribute significantly to society, a testament to the quality of education they receive here. Our alumni are a source of pride and inspiration for us. In June 2023, the University Alumni Association hosted a memorable annual dinner that brought together alumni from different generations. The presence of 2 esteemed alumni marked the evening, and that is Mr. Sadru Nasarali, who resides in Toronto, Canada, and Ms. Nazim Machoka, a pioneer female student, who then shared their experiences, highlighting the enduring impact of an Egerton University education. Mr. Chancellor, sir, on a yearly basis, we have the Mau Egerton Cross Country, and this year we organized the 8th version of that event, which we normally dub as Run for the Mau. We saw a record number of participants who came together to raise funds to restore the Mau ecosystem and rehabilitate the Njoro River. In the weeks that followed the event, we collaborated with the principal secretaries, Ms. Aurelia Rono and Ms. Veronica Nduva, as well as former principal secretary Esther Ngero, students, staff, and the surrounding community to plant and grow 8,000 tree seedlings. Notably, we had the honor of hosting our Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, who led the launch of the Vice Chancellor's Adopt a Forest initiative that intends to belt our Njoro campus with the trees. This is also in support of the presidential initiative to grow 15 billion trees by 2030. It has garnered support from numerous partners such as the Kenya Commercial Bank, the National Defence University of Kenya, the Cooperative Bank, the Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, and the Kenya Forest Service. More importantly, Mr. Chancellor, sir, our students, through the Egerton Green Action Club, participated in planting 15,000 mangrove seedlings in Mombasa and 100,000 trees in Naloko County. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we intend early next year to hand over the rehabilitated Livanjol source back to the county so that we can concentrate on rehabilitating our forests elsewhere. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our graduates step out into the world. They carry with them the knowledge and the skills they have acquired and the values and the principles instilled by Egerton University. I would like to remind our graduates that you are now part of a vast and a vibrant alumni network that spans the globe. You can make a positive impact not only in your respective fields, but also in your communities. I encourage you to continue seeking knowledge, challenging the status quo, and striving for excellence. Remember that education is a lifelong journey, and the pursuit of knowledge never ceases. To our faculty and staff, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your dedication to the continual growth and success of Egerton University under difficult fiscal environment. Your commitment to nurturing young minds and advancing knowledge is truly commendable. As we celebrate today, let us look forward to the future with hope and optimism. Together, we can overcome challenges, achieve greatness, and continue to make Egerton University a beacon of excellence. Once again, congratulations to the graduates of the 47th graduation ceremony of Egerton University, the now dubbed the class of 2023. May your journey be filled with success, fulfillment, and the pursuit of a brighter tomorrow. Thank you. God bless Egerton, and God bless Kenya.
Let's give a big hand to the Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, may I take this opportunity to recognize members of the Council, Dr. Paul Langira, Mr. Julius Mutua, Dr. Wilson Rono, who will be representing the Chair of Council today, Dr. John Ondari, Karibuni, Dr. Charity Nyaga, Madam Esther Wabuge, Mr. Joshua Otieno, most welcome to Egerton University. Professor Bernard Mutua, Vice Chancellor, Technical University of Kenya, Karibu. Professor Julius Kipkemboi, representing the Vice Chancellor, Kaimosi Friends University, Karibu. Former Vice Chancellor, Egerton University, Professor James Tuitoek is here with us. Karibu, Professor. Mr. Edwin Rono, CEC, Education, Elgeyo Marakwet, Karibu. Professor Priska Tuitoek, representing Vice Chancellor, Murang'a University, Karibu. Professor Nathan Ogechi, Vice Chancellor, Kisii University, Karibu. Professor Joshua Bagaka, representing Vice Chancellor, KCA University, Karibu. Professor Jack Mwimali, CEO, Editor, National Council of Law Reporting, unakaribishwa. Engineer Joel Suter, Manager Accreditation, Engineering Board of Kenya, representing the Engineering Board CEO, Madam Margaret Ogai, unakaribishwa Engineer. Minister of Education representatives here today, Madam Victoria Mulili, County Director of Education, Nakuru, and George Karanja, Sub-County Director of Education, Njoro, mnakaribishwa kabisa. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to invite the representative of the Chair of Council, who is also our council member, Dr. Wilson Rono, to give the chairman's speech. Karibu Daktari.
Our Chancellor, Dr. Narendra Raval, Minister for Education, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, all invited guests, all protocols observed. Before I read the speech from our chairman, I want to make a few comments. One, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, I want to personally and on behalf of the council wish to welcome you and to thank you most sincerely for coming to witness this graduation. Two, I also want to thank you for according the University Council and this university's management audience whenever they come to your office, and with the support you have also given to this university. We wish to request that you continue supporting this university. Could you please give thanks and claps? Can you clap for the minister, please? Our Chancellor, I want to also thank you most sincerely for the support you have given to this university, especially the students who are needy, and you have always been there to provide advice. Thank you very much. Against that, I want to thank the students. The messages that they have given to us are really very pertinent, both in the drama and in the songs. The valedictorian, Evelyn Adhiambo, has expressed very clear vision for the students and for this university. I want to thank her. Please clap for her. We had said, and I think the council is still having that vision, that all the best performing students, first class honors and all other performing students, be retained in the university so as to nurture future leadership in each of the departments. I hope that vision is going to be followed. The other one is about the alumni. Thank you for giving us that story. Now you know that university can give you very good lifelong contacts. That was a very nice story. What I would request is that the KPLC who are here should not be encouraged to go and switch off power in the evening, hoping that they'll make more contacts. So we need electricity, both for, also learning so that you can get better spouses. Thank you very much. May I now read the speech from our chairman, but it's in Kiswahili, so if I mention some words differently, you should bear with me. Bwana Chancellor wa chuo hiki, Daktari Narendra Raval, Waziri wa Elimu Mheshimiwa Ezekiel Machogu, waheshimiwa mawaziri wengine, maseneta, wabunge na viongozi wa tabaka mbalimbali kutoka serikali kuu na serikali ya kaunti walioko hapa. Nataka kuchukua nafasi hii kumtambua kwa heshima seneta wa Marsabit kama ako Mheshimiwa Mohamed Chute ambaye yupo hapa na sisi leo kusherehekea kufuzu kwa mwanawe Nur Mohamed Chute anayehitimu katika masomo ya udaktari na upasuaji. Wanachama wa halmashauri iliyosimamia chuo hiki, naibu Chancellor na mkuu wa chuo hiki Professor Isaac Kibwage, manaibu wake Professor Richard Mulwa na Professor Bernard Adunda, baraza la utawala wa chuo, my colleagues who are seated here, maprofesa na wahadhiri wote na wafanyikazi wote wa chuo. Nataka kuwatambua kwa njia ya kipekee wazazi wa wanafunzi wanaofuzu leo na marafiki wao waliofika hapa. Hamjambo. Chama cha wanafunzi wa chuo hiki, wanafunzi wote wanaoendelea na masomo, wanachama wa halmashauri ya wale waliofuzu hapo mbeleni kutoka chuo hiki, yani alumni, marafiki wa chuo kikuu cha Egerton, karibuni sana na hamjambo tena. Leo maneno yangu ni manane. Ya kwanza ni kuwapongeza, kuwashukuru na kuwapa hongera wanafunzi wote wanaofuzu hivi leo kwa kufikia kilele cha masomo baada ya kusoma kwa bidii kwa miaka mingi kujitolea. Ya pili ni hamkalifuzu bila usaidizi wa wazazi, walezi, walimu hapa chuoni, wafadhili na marafiki wasaidizi. Na washukuru hao wote. Ya tatu, hii ni siku ya furaha, siku ya kipekee katika maisha yenu. Mnapaswa kuisherehekea pamoja na wazazi, walezi na marafiki wenu wote na sisi sote tulioko hapa. Basi mnionyeshe kwamba mna furaha kwa kuinua na kutupa juu kofia ya kufuzu kwa shangwe na vilegele. Hebu tuone. Asanteni. Asanteni sana. Asanteni. Nafikiri mmeona furaha. Tunafurahi na nyinyi ya kwamba mmepata elimu. Hata ingawa elimu ni kitu kinachoendelea katika maisha yetu yote, kutoka kuzaliwa hadi kufa, mmepata elimu ya kujifunia. Lakini ukiwa na bahati ya kupata elimu ya juu, ujue ya kwamba si kila Mkenya amekuwa na bahati ya kusomea chuo kikuu. Kwa hivyo, huu ni wakati wa kujigamba jinsi umesoma. Hii si wakati wa kujigamba jinsi umesoma chuo kikuu, bali ni wakati wa kunyenyekea na kuhudumia wale ambao hawajabahatika kama wewe. Ya tano, wewe mwanafunzi unayefuzu leo, nisikilize, niazime masikio yako yote mawili kwa dakika moja tu. Wewe ni mwangaza. Elimu yako ya juu ndio imekupa mwangaza wa ufahamu zaidi ya wale hawajasoma kama wewe. Wewe ni mshumaa au taa iliyotoa mwangaza. Hata katika Biblia takatifu, kitabu cha Marko sura ya 4 kifungu cha 21 hadi 23 imeandikwa, huwezi kuwasha mshumaa ama taa na ukaiweka chini ya meza. Inakubidi uweke juu ya meza ili chumba kizima kipate mwangaza. Basi tumieni elimu yenu kuwapa wanavijiji, jamii, watu wanaoishi karibu nanyi mwelekeo na ufahamu wa maisha bora zaidi, ili hata hawa wafaidike na elimu yenu. Kila mmoja wenu akifanya hivyo, kwa jumla taifa litafaidika na kutakuwa na maendeleo zaidi. Ya sita, ujumbe wangu wa sita ni kuhusu kujiajiri au kuachiriwa kazi. Kwa kawaida mnachukua kazi yoyote inayojitokezea, kwa sababu kazi ni hapa na hazipatikani kwa urahisi. Lakini ukipata kazi fulani vile umeelezwa na alumni, si lazima ukae papo hapo mpaka uzeeni. Na wahimiza mjiendeleze na masomo zaidi, mpate ujuzi mapya na uzoefu, ili muweze kubadilisha kazi kwa ile inayokufaa, inayokufurahisha zaidi na iliyokulipa mshahara bora na wa kukuridhisha. Wasapa, nachukua nafasi hii kushukuru Chancellor wetu Daktari Narendra Raval kwa kulipia gharama ya karo ya chuo kwa wanafunzi 10 wanaosoma hapa kwa miaka yote 4. Tafadhali mpatie makofi. Hawa ni wanafunzi waliokuwa na mahitaji zaidi. Pia Chancellor aliwazawadi wanafunzi walioshinda katika shindano la uandishi almaarufu inaitwa Chancellor's Essay Writing Competition. Zawadi ya kwanza ilikuwa shilingi 50,000, ya pili shilingi 40,000, ya tatu shilingi 30,000, ya 4 shilingi 20,000 na ya 5 shilingi 10,000. Jumla ya pesa zilizozawadiwa makala hayo ilikuwa shilingi 250,000. Makofi. Hii ikiwa ni pamoja na ada ya kugharamia wahadhiri waliosahihisha insha. Bwana Chancellor, kwa niaba ya chuo kikuu cha Egerton ninakushukuru sana. Na ya 8 na wa mwisho ni kuwatakia nyote mlio hapa kila laheri na baraka zake Mwenyezi Mungu popote pale mtakapoenda. Kwa wanaofuzu, nendeni kwa amani na muwe mabalozi wema wa chuo kikuu cha Egerton University. Mkawahudumie wananchi kwa moyo wa kujitolea, kwa heshima kuu na unyenyekevu, mkiwaangazia kutokana na masomo yenu kote nchini. Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki. Asanteni sana. Before I leave this podium, I want to stress 2 things. One is, nyinyi, or rather let me say it in English. Kiswahili nani? For the graduates you are living here today, you have had hard skills. You now need soft skills. And let me repeat, soft skills. To be able to get employment, to create jobs in this digital era, you must have soft skills. These soft skills are how to communicate. You have to know to be a team player. You have to know to be flexible whenever you are given a task, be able to undertake it and learn. I normally say it's only the insects which are specialized. A mosquito cannot carry tick-borne diseases. A tick cannot carry malaria. But human beings can be anything. So, as somebody has said earlier, please be flexible. So soft skills, if you don't know what they are, you can go Google in this digital era and you know what they are. That will enhance your employability and your ability to do business. The last one is about what to do with our students. I'm appealing to all our alumni, to our parents, and to our partners. Please, let's welcome these graduates to our homes. Let's welcome them to our premises. Let's give them internship opportunities, even if they are there for maybe very small payments. Please give them opportunities to enhance their skills and their knowledge. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Let's give a big hand to Daktari Wilson Rono. Ni wachache sana tunaweza kusoma hotuba kwa Kiswahili. Bwana Vice Chancellor, lead the next session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MSC. Tafadhali kwa heshima hiyo kelele tunasikia ipoe kidogo so that we can hear the speech from our chief guest, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, who is our Minister or Cabinet Secretary for Education, Science and Technology. He is a long-term administrator, and today he has found time to share with us this joyous occasion. So it is my singular pleasure to invite Honorable Ezekiel Machogu to give his address.
Yeah, thank you very much. The Chancellor of Egerton University, Dr. Narendra Rafal, the Chairman of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor of Egerton University, the Governor and the members of Parliament here present, the parents and the guardians here, the graduates, the staff, and all the students of Egerton University, good morning. Yeah, good morning once again. Yeah, thank you very much. Before I start, as I was here, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya called me and he sent his goodwill message and the best regards and the greetings to all of you this very special day. Mmepokea? Yeah, thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm pleased to join you this morning for the 47th graduation ceremony of Egerton University. This event marks a major milestone for the graduates, their families, the Egerton University community, and indeed the country at large. We are gathered here to celebrate years of hard work, discipline, and sacrifice. This is why I have to start by congratulating our esteemed graduates and their families. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the remarkable achievements of the graduates have been possible because of the efforts of several other players. In this regard, I commend the leadership and the staff of the university for creating an enabling environment for the graduates to undertake their studies and research. Today's graduation marks the end of an important chapter in the lives of the graduates. For most of the graduates, it has been a preparatory phase for the next stage of their lives. For others, it has been an opportunity to build and improve on their earlier learning. Yet the graduation also marks the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of the graduates. The next chapter is the opportunity to enter in the world of work and to use your education and the training for the betterment of the society. For others, it is an opportunity to climb up the academic and research ladder and sharpen their skills to address the challenges that humanity faces. Whichever path one follows, I have no doubt in your potential as graduates of this great institution. Egerton University prides itself with a long and distinguished history of excellency in research, teaching, and training, especially in the areas of agriculture and livestock research and management. Over the years, the university has built a name for itself through the remarkable contributions of its alumni and the faculty in these and other areas. This institution was one of the pioneers in demonstrating the value of focusing on niche areas to impact efficiently and optimally. For a long time, agriculture-related courses were the trademark of the university, and as I was going through the history of this university, which started way back in 1939 with 3 students, and then in 1949, it also started as offering diploma courses. Later on, in 1986, it became a constituent college of the University of Nairobi, and then was a charter to be a full-fledged university in 1987. For sure, quite a number of other well-qualified Kenyans, highly professional people have been able to qualify from this university. This is the strategic path that our university is required to emulate. Our universities will require to be more competitive and attractive if they specialized and focused on unique programs and niches. This way, they will enhance the quality of their research and training, secure better collaborations and partnerships, and attract more students and researchers both locally and abroad. Such specializations will also place the universities in a better position to impact their communities and the society at large. And it's because of the partnerships that we so much require and the collaborations that the other month we sent your Vice Chancellor here, plus 7 other Vice Chancellors from our public universities to UK to meet other Vice Chancellors of top universities in the world so that we can be able to build and strengthen our partnerships and even have exchange programs. Even above that, I was also in Harvard University for 2 weeks, where ministers from Africa, we did interact with the top scholars in that university for the purpose of trying to create partnerships and getting opportunities for those who want to pursue further studies in that top university in the world. This is one of the key solutions to the financial and other challenges that our public universities, including Egerton University, have been facing. These challenges call for innovative solutions. The government is taking evidence-based measures to ensure that our universities are returned to a part of financial security and sustainability. Currently, the debt portfolio for our public universities stands at Kenya shillings 77 billion. This amount continues to grow. It is therefore our collective duty to find ways of addressing this historical problem and to set the stage for a better future for our universities. The report of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reform noted this problem and recommended the adoption of the variable scholarship and loan funding model. The government is keen on finding ways of improving the model in order to guarantee its efficacy and ensure that it addresses the present challenges once and for all. This is why we have recently reviewed the categorization of students into 5 funds. Each fund will be funded to different degrees by a combination of a scholarship, loan, and household contribution, depending on the determined level of need. Thus far, an estimated 119,000 students have reported to university. We expect this figure to grow in the coming weeks closer to the 140,324 students who were placed. I wish to take this opportunity to assure universities, students, and their parents of the government's commitment to foster a conducive and enabling academic environment by playing its part in providing the required funding. Universities and households must also play their part to facilitate their students. At this juncture, I wish to thank our universities for heeding our directive to admit first-year students while awaiting financial disbursements from the government. I also thank households that facilitated their students with the subsistence and other costs during that period. This sense of responsibility, however, should extend to how universities run their affairs. Universities should, for example, ensure that their cost of their academic programs is fair and accurate. I have to say at this point that we have noted with concern the significant variations in the cost of programs among some of our universities. There are instances where the same programs have a cost difference of over Kenya shillings 100,000. I doubt that there can be any reasonable justification for such a big variance. The financial contribution by the government and the households must now be matched by the prudent administration of our universities. The resources must be utilized efficiently to attain the mandate of the universities in teaching, research, and innovation. At the same time, the resources should be used productively to make our institutions self-sustaining, as many others have done across the world. In addition to focusing on unique niches, and before I come to that, also to reassure the universities that we have worked out the figures, and any time from next week, we will be dispersing funds for first years. And also to give you assurance that if there is anything that the Ruto administration is doing, is to make sure that we fix the kind of problem that we have in our universities, particularly to do with governance, financial and funding challenges. So we know even the 77 pending bill, we are doing something about it, and even moving forward, apart from the first years, we are also working on a formula that is workable for the second, third, fourth years. And we have said that if it is a person like the CS standing before you, or my friend the Chancellor, we can be able to pay for our own children because we are able. But there are those of our parents who cannot be able to pay, and the government has given a commitment that for those who are not able to pay, for sure they will be able to access their university education, and that level of students will ensure that they enjoy almost 100% support from the government of Kenya. But those of us who are able to pay, we will also be able to come up with a formula such that we are able to cost share with the government in order for us to make our university education sustainable. In addition to focusing on unique niches and building collaborations and partnerships, universities should also explore alternative resource mobilization avenues and project financing models, such as public-private partnerships and commercialization of research and innovation output. Universities should also tap into the alumni through the establishment of endowment funds. In research and innovation, Honorable Chancellor Sir, and the Vice Chancellor is here. Actually, what I was able to confirm at Harvard, including students taking their bachelor degrees, they indulge in research and they come out with findings, come out with innovation. And I think that is the way to go for our universities, because the very first mandate of our university is to engage in research and innovation. So we encourage you to also engage in that area, because it's one such major area that will be able to generate income. In this regard, I would like to laud the ongoing effort by Egerton University in collaboration with the county government of Nakuru and the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry for setting up an agro-industrial park on land belonging to the university. The actualization of the project will definitely have a significant impact on the university, the community, and indeed the country at large. As I conclude, I wish to once again congratulate the graduates and encourage them to step into the next step with the courage and confidence. For those seeking to join the world of work, there are opportunities in the public service internship program as well as internship programs that this university runs with some of its partners, such as the Arafat internship program in Israel. With technology, you should take advantage of the opportunities also offered by the digital economy, including online jobs. We have about 1 million online jobs. You know what we have been doing, particularly in our TVET institutions, and those who have been able to acquire those digital skills and competencies are now able to earn. And I will also encourage you, because American companies in Europe, there are those online jobs that you can be able to access and also start earning. We also have opportunities because His Excellency the President was in Germany the other day. After that, he sent me to the state of Bavaria. Their companies from Germany were here 2 weeks ago, and they have started recruiting our people from TVET institutions and engineers in the various sectors, engineering, and all those other areas. So the 250,000 opportunities which were given to Kenya, the process is now on, and it has started. And not only Germany, Canada, and even those other countries in the USA, America, opportunities are there. It's only for you to be a little bit, take the initiative, and for sure we have opportunities both locally and also internationally. All that is required of you is the strength of character and a sense of discipline. As you walk out of the gates of this university, remember that you will be lifelong ambassadors of Egerton University. Let us therefore see you in the values and the principles of Egerton University out there. And I wish you well, even opportunities for you to advance your studies, for masters, others to get a PhD. Please continue even out of the country. Right now we have advertised opportunities 1,750 in Commonwealth countries. I happen to be the chairman of the Commonwealth Group of Ministers up to 2026, and I was even given 200 additional for those who want to do masters, fully sponsored 100%. So apply. We have advertised in the newspapers, and anybody wanting to pursue his studies out of the country has that particular opportunity to have that particular opportunity. We wish you well. One other thing that you are aware that this particular administration is doing is that, yes, each and every year government is giving 630 billion towards education, right from basic, tertiary, up to university level. And His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, plus his administration, we have said we must work in order to make sure that we get a return for that particular investment. And the way in which that can be done is to make sure that you guys are able to participate in one way or the other in the national development of this country in whatever sector. And that's why we have said we are making intentional, deliberate, and practical ways in order to create opportunities and avenues to have you participate in the nation building of this country. I thank you and I wish you well. I wish Egerton University all the success, and Mr. Chancellor, sir, with those many remarks, I now wish to take this opportunity to officially and formally invite the Chancellor to make his remarks. Thank you, and the word President.
Good morning or afternoon, I don't know. I think it's almost afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hey, nini napata graduation leo naongea pole pole. Good afternoon. Aha, I hope you guys are happy. Very nice. The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Honorable Mashogu, Principal Secretary, State Department for the Higher Education and Research, Dr. Beatrice, Chancellor of other university, Chairman of Egerton University Council, Dr. Ambassador Hukavario, who has sent his apology because he broke his back. He's 71 years old. I told him, don't climb the tree. But it happened. You know, when you become old, you should know that you are old. You cannot behave like children like you all, isn't it? But anyway, sasa yana kusajua. Council member of Egerton University, Chairperson of the Council of the other university, Vice Chancellor, Egerton University, Professor Isaac Kibwage, Vice Chancellor of other university, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Egerton University, all guest members, staff, graduates, parents, and guardians, Njambo. Leo ni siku kubwa sana, si ndio? So I would like to see the smile on everybody's face. Usinamaza sasa tafanya nini? Because you guys were resting, enjoying in the university, bila tension. Now you are going in the wild world. So please smile so that the opportunity also comes with the smile. It is my pleasure to stand before you today as the Chancellor of the Egerton University and celebrate with you your achievement during the 47th graduation ceremony. I acknowledge effort that you and your family have put financially, physically, mentally to reach where you are. We are living in the changing economy, very challenging economy times, and this is the difficult time financially and also mentally. It is a big constraint for everybody is the finance. I urge you to be very careful in your character as your parents and guardians have put a lot of hope on you. It is your duty to fulfill the dreams, what they have put in you, achieve the goals in the life and make them comfortable. The role of the university is not only the education, but it is a bridge between the academia and the job market. We all know that it is not easy for the fresh graduates to get the job. I must say, as a Devki group of company, I have 11,000 Kenyan working in my group. That means there is jobs. There is many other companies are offering the professional jobs to the Kenyans. Everybody is expanding. The government have put the right policy for the Kenya to become industrial country. I always fought in the past and still fighting to change the policy that we should not be importing the goods which can be made by the children of Kenya. His Excellency himself fought and campaigned that this is not the free import country. We should create the opportunity for the graduates which is coming out of all the University of Kenya, where they will go if there is no industries in the country. If we keep on importing, then nobody will invest and put the industry here, which is called a mega industry. We have not seen the mega industry investment in last 10 to 15 years, and you will be seeing it now because I have seen so many people are putting big industry, including our group. And we welcome our our graduates to take this challenge and take this opportunity for the brighter future. I am confident that with the new policies put into the policy by the government, will support the growth of the local industry and it will create the job opportunity for our graduates. For you to stable in the life, you have to be stable also mentally and also physically in your life, where you are living, how you are living, whom you are living with, what kind of friends you have. It is very important. I have gone through this myself. That's why I'm saying. Once again, I will repeat that to born poor is not your fault. To born poor is not your fault, but to die poor is your fault. I must challenge all of you. You must be getting at least food twice in a day. I was not getting it. I have achieved what I'm supposed to achieve, and I would like each and every student of Kenya or Egerton University to be a successful, legitimate income earner and successful person in the country. I want you guys to make your parents proud what they spend time and money for you. You be sincere and very serious in your life. The day you lose the goal, the day you will divert your thinking from what you are supposed to do and what you will do, you keep on changing. This world is very wild world you are coming into. It is not the comfortable life that you are staying in the campus of the university. Now you are supposed to be a responsible person. You will be having a husband, you will be having a wife, you will be having a children, and kama sisi nafanya kazi kama chakora, we will never be able to give anything to them. And get married to a good wife, as I always tell, or good husband who will support you in your achievements. Sometimes of a car, two wheels are not the same. One is for the wheel for Toyota and another one is for tractor. It will not travel. You have to have the similar thinking of your partner. Get responsible and get married. Although it is difficult for you to satisfy a woman in many things. I'm not telling the women who is sitting here, Egerton, they are very good, but I'm talking about outside. God gave them a very good nails. Banasias. Very good nails. Awana na weka ile angini ile awana penda. God gave them very good, what do you call these, eyebrows. They shave it and paint it. God gave them a very good lips. Naweka rangi kila siku. Very good hair. Nakata naweka mpya ile angini. If God is not satisfied who you are. If the God has given that and still not, but anyway, it happens to the men also. I'm just trying to make the environment a little bit lighter because we are all a family. Let me be very honest, we always take Egerton family. Am I right? We are family. Let us talk something where we can enjoy talking and where we can get something. I don't want to give the lecture. Lecture is boring sometimes. Sindio? I want to talk to you guys that please be focused in life. I started my shop in Gikomba. I repeated a few years ago. Again, I will say I started my shop in Gikomba. I was likuwa na kodesha duka kutoka Duhati Karaoke. Ile minister, assistant minister, sijui alikuwa nini. Very good man. 3,500 shillings was the rent. Very difficult. 100 shilling a day to pay the rent. It was very difficult in Gikomba. And it was very danger area at that time. Now it is very well secured and very business area. It was very difficult. But I got a very good wife from Thika. She supported me. We used to work there Monday to Sunday. Kazini yetu. You don't have to look for the job. Be entrepreneur. Look for your own self-employment. Wacha na maliza hii kwanza alafu naongea. In your current world, it's very important to gain the entrepreneur skill and be confident. This basic skill will play a big role in becoming the self-employed. The size of your business does not matter, but you will be able to create a job for the fellow brothers and sisters of Kenya. I urge graduates to live by the value learned in the Egerton University. In life, most important is the principle, integrity, transparency, and accountability, both in the personal life and also in the professional life. Last but not the least, the Egerton University Alumni Association is a very active. I advise graduates to become an active member and take your benefit from the networking, mentorship in the life, and the learning opportunity. I congratulate once again to graduates for the reaching of this milestone. Education which you have acquired it is just the beginning of the life, beginning of your journey. I am confident that with the quality of education you have received from Egerton University, it will be helpful in your life. I wish you all successful and prosperous new career. Once you get self-employed or you get a small business, other company kiosk, doesn't matter. If you are a graduate, you know not to be ashamed of doing any business, but be your own boss so that the growth has got no limit. Try and become self-employed so that you can be successful and also you can be your own boss. And do it with dignity. Do it with a good heart, soft heart for the people of Kenya. One time I have seen it. In Nairobi, there is a restaurant near the government offices, very busy restaurant. Listen to me carefully, very, very important. In life, to get money is not that important. You will get the money, but one day you will get bored of it. It will not give you the joy. That restaurant was very busy, lunchtime, breakfast, and the evening. But the rest of the time, there is no rush. Somebody is seeing that one person is coming every day when there is a rush, he eats and doesn't pay because there is so many people. The food was very nice. Everybody used to go there. One officer was marking that this man is coming and then he's taking advantage of this rush and he doesn't pay. He went to the owner and he says, I want to talk to you and I want to tell you something. He told to the owner that, that person who is sitting there, I've seen him, he's coming every day. When there is a big rush, he eats and he just sneaks out, doesn't pay you. So the owner laughed. He says, I'm here since last 12 years. This man is coming since last 7 years, and the rush what you see here lunchtime or breakfast or evening, it is because of him. The complainer officer got shocked. How that fellow is not paying, he's just coming like a thief, eating and living. So how come the rush in my restaurant is in your restaurant because of him? He says, I see him. He's a beggar at that street light. He begs the money from the people. I've seen him. And every day around 11:30, 12, he comes in front of my restaurant and he prays to God that please send so many people, make it a rush so that I can sneak in and eat and go out. Let's keep our heart in a positive manner. Let me be very honest to you, to look for a fault in a God is very easy. You will be able to get 10 faults. Why Jesus did this, why Mother Mary did this, why Lord Krishna did this, why Allah did this. We can do many. I can give you a whole list. But to look for the good thing from even a normal human being, sisi wote ni binadamu, na tangelezwa na Mungu moja tu. We all are given birth to us by one God. Sisi ndio natangelezwa na Mungu moja tu, sio tofauti sababu damu wote ni moja. Hakuna tofauti. Let us try and keep our brothers and sisters. This world is very wild. If your students next door, if your colleague is taking any drug, help him. I've seen so many children have started taking drugs, and which is cocaine. And it is very dangerous. They will make you to sell it so that you get tempted and you sell to others, get the money, and then you will get it free. But that will destroy your life and your family. Same time. Before, it was difficult to get a cigarette. Now easy to get drugs, especially in the university, not only in Kenya, but everywhere in the world, including Europe. So we got to be very careful for that, and I wish all the alumni, all the graduates, which is going to be graduates in a very half an hour time or 1 hour time, I wish you all a very bright future, and God bless you, God gives you the way to think right way, and be successful and make yourself, make your parents, and make Kenya proud. Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Chancellor. Let us give another round of applause for the Chancellor. And let us remember to look at the positives in the people around us. Thank you so much, Chancellor. May I now recognize Dr. Peter Bully, representing the Vice Chancellor, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, Karibu. It is now my pleasure to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, Research and Extension, Professor Bernard Aduda, to lead the Excellence Award. Professor Aduda.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the directors of the Board of Undergraduate and the Board of Postgraduate Studies, respectively, to present graduates who appeared in the Vice Chancellor's list of honor for outstanding academic performance.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 7 graduates, whom I have the honor to present to you, excelled in their undergraduate programs and have appeared in the Vice Chancellor's list of honor. The Academic Excellence Award is given to graduates who score a cumulative weighted average of 71% and above in their studies. In addition, the graduate must have obtained grade B and above in all courses in the program. I invite the graduates to come forward and receive the certificates of excellence as the names are called. Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Mukuya Kiyoy Valentine, cumulative weighted average 71%, program Bachelor of Arts, Criminology and Security Studies. Faculty of Education and Community Studies, Kemboy Clara Shelagat, cumulative weighted average 76%, program Bachelor of Education Science. Mutie Chalo Frederick, cumulative weighted average 74%, program Bachelor of Education Science. Faculty of Health Sciences, Nur Chute Mohammed, cumulative weighted average 77%, program Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Faculty of Science, Saitet Stanley Sayanga, cumulative weighted average 79%, program Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Sciences. Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies, Nyunja Marvin Celestine Atieno. Cumulative weighted average 73%. Program Bachelor of Arts in Gender and Development Studies. Ndirango Caroline Nyawira. Cumulative weighted average 71%. Program Bachelor of Arts in Gender and Development Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the year 2022-2023 academic year, the following 3 graduates, whom I have the honor to present to you, excelled in their postgraduate programs and have appeared in the Vice Chancellor's list of honor. The Academic Excellence Award is given to postgraduate student who excels in his or her studies by scoring a cumulative weighted average of 73% and above in his or her first year coursework and obtained grade B or above for a master's student and only grade A in all courses taken in programs with coursework for a PhD student. In addition, the master's student must have submitted a thesis or project for examination within a maximum of 28 months and published at least 1 article in a peer-reviewed journal. Similarly, the PhD student must submit a thesis for examination within a maximum of 40 months and published at least 2 papers in peer-reviewed journals. I invite the graduates to come forward and receive their certificates of excellence. Faculty of Agriculture, Abdul Karim Dabo. Program of Study, Master of Science in Animal Nutrition. The graduate published 3 articles in peer-reviewed journals. He completed his program in 27 months and registered a cumulative weighted average of 73%. Faculty of Environment and Resources Development, Jemima Achieng Ochola. Program of Study, Master of Science in Natural Resources Management. The graduates published 3 articles in peer-reviewed journals, completed her program in 25 months, and had a cumulative weighted average of 73%. Faculty of Science, Collins Okinyi Oduma. Program of Study, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry. The graduate published 3 articles in peer-reviewed journals, completed his program in 36 months, and had a cumulative average of 74%.
cited, Nyunja, Birali, Abdul, Karim, Jemima Akin, Collins,
Thank you. Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, for the Excellence Award. And now I call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, to lead us in the next session, and that is the Alma Mater Pledge for the graduates. The Alma Mater Pledge is on page Roman 23 in the graduation booklet. It is on page Roman 23 in the graduation booklet. Professor Aduda.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the graduates to rise and take the pledge of the Alma Mater Pledge. All rise. Okay, I will lead you, and you will say after me the words that I've read. After the word I, you use your name. Okay, we start. This is the pledge. Having successfully completed my program of study, I solemnly commit to project, promote, and protect the values of Egerton University, and be a passionate and lifelong ambassador of my alma mater. So help me God. Be seated.
Thank you so much, Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the pledge, and thank you, graduates. We trust in God to lead you. We have a lost child, and the parents can check on this small girl about 5 years old at the main entrance. Please take care of the child, or let the persons who came with the child to look for her there so that she's not distressed. May I now invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, Professor Aduda, to lead in the conferment of degrees and award of diploma. Professor Aduda.
Okay. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon deans of faculties to present their graduates for the award of diplomas and conferment of degrees of Egerton University in the following order: Dean, Faculty of Agriculture; Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences; Dean of Commerce; Dean, Faculty of Education and Community Studies; Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology; Dean, Faculty of Environment and Resource Development. Dean, Faculty of Health Sciences. Dean, Faculty of Science. Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery. Director, Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies. Director, School of Distance Learning.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 12 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the board of the Faculty of Agriculture and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and come forward as their names are called. The graduates will be hooded and escorted to the dais by their respective supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Agribusiness Management, Kabayiza Alexis. Title of thesis, Factors Affecting Tea Credit Utilization and its Impact on Farm Income in Nyaruguru District, Rwanda. Supervisors, Professor George Owor, Professor Fidel Niyitanga, and Dr. Jackson K. Langat. Mugenzi Patrice. Title of thesis, Effects of Agricultural Value Chain Financing on Potato Productivity and Market Access on Farm Households' Livelihood in Musanze and Nyabihu Districts, Rwanda. Supervisors, Professor George Owor and Professor Hilary K. Bett. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics, Habiyaremye Naftal. Title of thesis, Economic Analysis of Milk Quality Certification in Rwanda. Supervisors, Professor Gideon Obare, Dr. Emily A. Ouma, Dr. Nadem Mimet. Musafili Ildefonse. Title of thesis, Gender Preferences, Soil and Water Conservation and Household Income. Case of smallholder farmers in northern Rwanda. Supervisors, Dr. Oscar A. Ingasia, Dr. Eliud A. Birachi. Mwaura Francis Mungai. Title of thesis, Smallholder Socioeconomic Characteristics and the Biomass Cooking Energy Utilization Food Production Greenhouse Gas Emissions Nexus. Case study of Western Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Margaret Ngigi, Professor Gideon Obare. Wamuyu Samuel Ngujiri. Title of thesis, Contribution of Selected Climate-Smart Agricultural Technologies and Management Practices in Smallholder Potato Farming in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Hilary K. Bett, Dr. Isaac M. Kariuki. Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science, Isako Tura. Title of thesis, Performance of camel calves in Kenya, fed on milk substitute formulated from locally available feed ingredients. Supervisors, Professor Anthony M. Kingori, Professor James O. Ondiek, Dr. Paul A. Onjoro. Shija Dismas Said. Title of thesis, Application of Positive Deviance Concept to assess amelioration strategies for environmental stresses on smallholder dairy farms in Tanzania. Supervisors, Professor Bokline Obebe, Dr. Okeo Mwai, Dr. Paminas Migwi. Waineina Ruth Wamboi. Title of thesis, Genomic and Economic Evaluation of Dairy Goat Breeding Programs in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Tobias Okeno, Dr. Kiblangat Ngeno, and Dr. Evans D. Ilasia. Doctor of Philosophy in Food Science, Ndungu Teresia Wangoi. Title of thesis, Development of an on-farm test method to detect beta-lactam antibiotic residues in raw milk. Supervisors, Professor Patrick Muliro, Professor Mary Omwamba. Nkesiga Jackson. Title of thesis, Analysis of Excluded Ready-to-Eat Baby Foods prepared using composite flours from orange flesh sweet potatoes, soybeans, and amaranth seeds. Supervisors, Dr. Penina Ngoda, Dr. Joseph O. Onyango. Doctor of Philosophy in Horticulture, Mutua Carol Mwende. Title of thesis, Influence of NPK fertilizer rates on growth, flower abortion, concentration of secondary metabolites, and quality of field and greenhouse grown pepino melons. Solanum maricatum aton. Supervisors, Professor Joshua O. Ogweno, Professor Robert M. Gesimba.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 6 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and come forward as their names are called. The graduates will be hooded and escorted to the dais by their respective supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in English and Language and Linguistics, Doctor of Philosophy in English, Language, and Linguistics. Rotich Ellen Cherono. Title of this is Speech Acts and Cultural Context, a pragmatic analysis of debates at the County Assembly of Bomet, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Phyllis Balto and Dr. Lucy Wathika. Doctor of Philosophy in History, Chepkonyi Joyce Chepkemoi. Title of this is Political Economy of Health Insurance in Kenya, the case of the National Hospital Insurance Fund from 1966 to 2016. Supervisors, Professor Ruben M. Madheka and Dr. Dorothy E. Nyakwaka. Kiragu Patrick Kinywa. Title of this is The History of Gender Inequality in Sports Management in Kenya from the year 1901 to 2019. Supervisors, Professor Ruben M. Madheka and Dr. Dorothy E. Nyakwaka. Kwambai Matthew Kipkoech. Title of this is Uwakilishi wa hatua za maisha ya binadamu duniani katika riwaya teule za Euphrates Kizilahabi na William Mkufya. Supervisors, Professor Isa Y. Mwamzadi and Daktari Abdrahim H. Taib Ali. Mutua Janice Kanini Mwikali. Title of thesis: Kuga za kiuandishi za kimajaribio katika riwaya teule za kisasa za Chalo Wadi wa Mitila. Supervisors: Dr. Abdurrahim H. Taib Ali and Professor Isawai Mamzadi. Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology, Ogowo Eliud Okumu. Title of thesis: Performance of Social Assistance Programs in Improving the Well-being of Street Children in Nakuru Town, Nakuru County, Kenya. Supervisors: Professor Kibet Ngetich and Professor Adija Murega.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following one candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Commerce and the Senate for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Business and Management degree of Egerton University. Graduate is asked to rise and come forward as his name is called. The graduate will be hooded and escorted to the dais by Professor Dina Kipkebut, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management, Bowen Devi Kibukemoy. Title of the thesis: High Commitment Work Practices, Psychological Contracts, Turnover Intention of Public Secondary School Teachers in Nakuru County, Kenya. Supervisors: Professor Dina Kipkebut, Professor Simon Kipchumba.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following three candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Education and Community Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and come forward as their names are called. The graduates will be hooded and escorted to the dais by their respective supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural and Rural Innovation Studies, Tana Paul Ocheng. Title of thesis: Assessing Influence of Positive Deviance and Collaborative Learning on Improving Cassava Production and Marketing in Nyando Climate Smart Villages, Kisumu County, Kenya. Supervisors: Dr. Stephen Wambugu Maina, Professor Dr. Boklin Omedo Bebe, Dr. Felista Makini. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Extension, Kariuki Mother Wangari. Title of thesis: Influence of the Youth Enterprise Development Fund loans and services on youth participation in agribusiness in Nakuru County, Kenya. Supervisors: Dr. Agnes Oyaya Guruma, Dr. Justus M. Ombati. Doctor of Philosophy in Community Studies and Extension, Mutiga Mary Wangari. Title of thesis: Influence of non-government organizations, education interventions, and on community empowerment in Nakuru County, Kenya. Supervisors: Dr. Milka Mulu Mutuku, Dr. Adija Olubandwa, Dr. Lydia Kinuthia.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2020-2023 academic year, the following one candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Engineering degree of Egerton University. The graduate is asked to rise and come forward as his name is called. The graduate will be hooded and escorted to the dais by his supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Engineering, Korir Meshak Kipruto. Title of thesis, Simulation and Optimization of Process Parameters in Experimental Vertical Pneumatic Maize Grain Dryer. Supervisors, Dr. Musa Arinjwe, Professor Daudi M. Nyanga.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 4 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Environment and Resources Development and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and come forward as their names are called. The graduates will be hooded and escorted to the dais by their respective supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Science, Koske Judith Chepkorir. Title of thesis, Land Use, Vegetation Composition, Water Quality and Benthic Macroinvertebrates, Assemblages in the Njoro and Kamweru Rivers, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Charles M. Terimba, Professor George M. Ogendi. Doctor of Philosophy in Geography, Akinyi Juma Nelly. Title of thesis, Relations between household poverty, land use, land management, social networks, and stages and sustainability of slum upgrading in Nakuru City and Kitale Town, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Francis N. Wegulo, Professor Hadija Matuli Murenga. Doctor of Philosophy in Natural Resources and Peace, Omenge Philip Manyi. Title of thesis, Evaluation of the Effectiveness of Environmental and Social Impact Assessment in Conflict Identification and Prevention for Renewable Energy Projects in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Gilbert O. Oboyere, Professor Stanley M. Makindi, Dr. George W. Eshiamata.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following one candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Health Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences degree of Egerton University. The graduate is asked to rise and come forward as her name is called. The graduate will be hooded and escorted to the dais by our supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences, Koril Emily Cherotich. Title of thesis, Development and Testing of Food-Based Dietary Guidelines for Individuals above 5 years of age, the case of Lake Victoria Region, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Priska J. Tuitoek, Dr. Debbie Malays,
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following four candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and come forward as their names are called. The graduates will be hooded and escorted to the dais by their respective supervisors. Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry, Oduma Collins Okinyi. Title of thesis, Spatiotemporal Variation in Plasmodium falciparum Transmission in Selected Sites in Western Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. B. Ondigo, Professor J.W. Kazura, and Professor C. Kwepfli. Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, Kipyegon Samuel Kirkuk. Title of thesis, Mechanistic Formation of Dioxin-like and benzofuran-like nitrogenetic compounds from model biomass materials. Supervisors, Professor Joshua Kibet, Professor Thomas Kinyanjui, and Dr. Francis Okanga. Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Parasitology, Ganatra Akbar Abdul Aziz. Title of thesis, The Effect of Pesticide Pollutants on Transmission of Schistosomiasis in Western Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Francis McOdimba, Dr. Ulrike Fillinger, Professor Matthias Leys. Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, Trika Ann Mwende. Title of thesis, Structural, Elastic, and Vibrational Properties of Iron 2p type materials for Magnetic Refrigeration, a Density Functional Theory Study. Supervisors, Dr. Winfred Mulwa, Dr. Nicholas Makau, and Dr. Atetunji Bamidele Ibrahim.
Okay. This is the conferment of doctorate degrees, but before we do so, I want to appeal to our other graduates. Please do not leave. I'm beginning to see empty seats on my left and center. Please, this is a solemn occasion. Let us respect it. Let us be where we are supposed to be. Okay. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the graduates to come forward for the conferment of the respective doctorate degrees.
The Chancellor is now giving the cups to the doctorate graduates, and all of them are going to get their cups, and then after that, he will confer the doctorate degrees. So in the meantime, we just be patient, and Koilib, you can give us a low instrumental. In the meantime, as the Chancellor gives the cups, tafadhali, kuna mtoto analia sana pale kwa mlango la hema. Mzazi, huyo mtoto analia sana kwenye mlango wa hema. Na Red Cross ama St. John's mtusaidie pale. Mzazi ni mtoto amevalia jezi la blue na ni mtoto msichana mdogo kwenye mlango analia sana, tafadhali. The graduates continue to get their cups. Each and every one of them is getting the cup after a long journey of study, which we all aspire to. Wakiendelea kupata kofia zao rasmi za masomo, Waswahili watatuambia ni kofia zinaitwa namna gani kwa Kiswahili. Naambiwa ni chepeo cha masomo ya juu kabisa, chepeo. Motorboat or the cup ndicho wanakipata saa hizi kila mmoja wao baada ya kazi ngumu na masomo ya kufana. Tunaambiwa mama ya yule mtoto anaitwa Irene Ngina. Irene Ngina, popote pale ulipo tafadhali. Mtoto ana tatizika. Irene Ngina, tafadhali mtoto anatatizika, yuko hapa nasi. Our other graduates, just be patient with us. The process is moving pretty fast, and you have been beautiful since morning, maintaining that. It looks very beautiful from up here, so just maintain that as we continue with this session. Kuna kibeti kimepotea na tumekipata. Margaret Wairimu Njuguna, tafadhali utatuona hapa baadaye. Margaret Wairimu Njuguna, utatuona baadaye. Thank you, supervisors, for a job well done. Supervising, working with these students for the years they have been pursuing their doctorate degrees. Asanteni sana for the commitment, dedication, and hard work to bring them to this level. And together with the cup, they are also getting their certificate right away from the Chancellor. They are getting the cup and their certificate right here at the graduation arena. The tassel still remains to the right. Bado. The tassel still remains to the right until conferred. Asante sana. Thank you, thank you. As they continue to get their cups and certificates, it is important to note even a honorable member for Moiben, as she pursues her parliamentary duties, she finds time to supervise and ensure that her students continue to excel. Bunge haijamsimamisha kufanya kazi yake, anaweka bidii. Asante sana Professor, karibu. Even the DVCs, Professor Priska Tuitorek, kazi yake haijamsimamisha kuendelea na kazi yake ya ualimu. She continues to supervise and ensure that her students excel. Asante sana Professor. Once the Chancellor completes capping them and giving them their certificate, they will be conferred with their doctorate degree, and we'll have a fanfare from the National Youth Service at that point. Then they will have a photo shoot with the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor, and then we progress on to the others. All of them have been capped. All of them have their degrees in their hands, beautifully ribboned, and they are ready. Mr. Chancellor. Koilip Kata.
The conferment of Doctor of Philosophy, I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Egerton University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university gives powers to read and do all that appertains to this degree. Congratulations to all the doctors.
Congratulations, you can now move your tassel to the official position. Congratulations. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali, asante sana. Let's quickly proceed with your supervisors for the photo shoot as we get some low music from the NYS, some instrumental from the NYS band, please, as they prepare for the photo shoot. Karibu. Please advance for the photo shoot. They are joined by the Cabinet Secretary of Education, Honorable Ezekiel Machage there. I can see the Acting Chair of Council, Dr. Wilson Rono is also with them. Ni wengi lakini picha itapatikana tu. Looking beautiful from up here. I can see Professor Mutua ameingia pia pale. Congratulations. Wale hawakuonekana tutaweza kufanya technology, mtaonekana tu. Okay, graduates, the PhD graduates only, please. One more, only the PhD graduates. Only the PhD graduates with the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor. Only the PhD graduates with the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor. Supervisors, be on standby. Only the PhD graduates with the Chancellor and Vice Chancellor. That is the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, and the graduates, PhD graduates, for their photo shoot. Supervisors, supervisors, supervisors picture. Okay, photographers, please. These are the academicians who have seen all our PhD graduates get to where they've gotten. Thank you so much. Congratulations for work well done. Keep it up. Thank you for the continued good work. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Thank you. Thank you, NYS. Deans.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 43 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Agriculture and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Science in Agri-Enterprise Development, Kinuthia Alex, Munyentwari Mbuta, Musyoka Daniel. Master of Science in Agribusiness Management, Amukoa Susan, Chepchirchir Frida, Kaemba Gladys, Kaemba Nabwile, Lumarai Ruth, Monideng Emmanuel, Nyanamba Janet, Ogutu Francis. Master of Science in Agricultural and Applied Economics, Akinyi Princess, Ayuko Stacy, Chepkirui Nora, Kinyarei Ruth, Kibet Walter, Michael Joseph, Okello Winnie, So Edalyn, To Henry. Master of Science in Agricultural and Communication Management, Rob Willie Kiprono. Master of Science in Agronomy, Chumba Zabdi, Mwangoi Jael. Master of Science in Animal Nutrition, Abdul Karim, Gitonga Pamela, Kebabazi Brenda, Muremera Caroline. Master of Science in Food Science, Katiku Masi, Murithi Josephine, Nyamai Dosila, Onyango Brian, Oyim Irene. Master of Science in Horticulture, Kibet Mibei, Kwizera Enoch, Makau Felista, Nyakeo Amos, Wambugu Winnie. Master of Science in Livestock Production Systems, Githinji MacDonald, Maweu Anastasia. Master of Science in Plant Biotechnology, Simiu Lea. Master of Science in Plant Breeding, Wanyenje Dorothy. Master of Science in Soil Science, Mbambazize Doreen, Mose Naom. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-23 academic year, the following 22 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Kiunga Nixon. Mazuri Mwanasha, Mwangi Herrick, Mwiraria Douglas, Rotich Peter. Master of Arts in Economics, Gachugu Purity, Kipchilchil Hedwin. Master of Arts in History, Kang'ethe Jacqueline, Kiplagat Rogers, Kipto Nelson. Master of Arts in Journalism and Communication, Otieno Michael, Tonui Enoch, and Wakio Ross. Master of Arts in Kiswahili, Dumu Ferris. Master of Science in Library and Information Science, Kiproto Mother. Master of Arts in Security Management, Godana Hilary, Kimeu Monica, Limo Jerry, Mayor Charles, Mohammed Ibrahim, Nyakomita Ken Williams, Master of Arts in Sociology, Kariba Nora. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 7 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, certified the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Commerce and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Business Administration, Strategic Management Option, Kingori Pritchard, Nyamao Isaac, Rono Henry. Finance Option, Gatoni Jane, Muhati Mark, Mwangi Timothy. Master of Human Resources Management, Walbengo Rose. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 25 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Education and Community Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Research and Public Policy, Komen Henry. Master of Science in Agricultural Education, Cheptirin Evans Ongaki Alex. Master of Science in Agricultural Extension, Avoga Tabitha. Chepkoech Beatrice, Dimo Caleb, Kioko Emily, Musoki Shelmith, Munyao Daniel, Omondi Ida. Master of Science in Community Studies and Extension, Chelule Ruth, Kamau Jen, Lepario Lea, Mutua Beatrice. Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Boiwo Victor, Chepkemoi Masi, Kibor Cherotich, Lelei Hilary, Minish Rita, Ndegwa Agata. Master of Education in Educational Management, Kaye Judith. Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling, Keegan Irene. Master of Education in Science Education, Aurori Margaret Wanjala Jacqueline. Master of Education in Sociology of Education, Mburu Faith. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 2 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the Master of Science in Agricultural Engineering degree of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Camilo Macham, Cesani Priscilla. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the master's degree by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 9 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Environment and Resources Development and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Science in Environmental Science, Njoroge Martin. Master of Arts in Geography, Kiprotich Franklin. Master of Science in Geography, Areri Vivian. Master of Science in Natural Resources Management, Obura Ken, Ochieng Samuel, Ochola Jemima, Olwenyi Noel, Stephen Mwangi, Verene Ninyamvuru Kure. The graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 1 candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Health Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of Master of Science in Nutritional Sciences degree of Egerton University. The graduate is asked to rise and remain standing as his name is called. Master of Science in Nutritional Sciences, Lesuda Elmelai. The graduate is asked to assume his seat and await conferment of the master degree by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 4 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the following master degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Science in Biochemistry, Oseno Brenda. Master of Science in Limnology, Kimisto Alan. Master of Mukoma Marvin. Master of Science in Physics, Odhiambo Vincent. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective master degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 5 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the Master of Arts in Gender and Development Studies degree of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Arts in Gender and Development Studies, Akuno Ina, Maina Faith, Naibei Anna, Otieno Felgona, Awonda Salome. The graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the master degree by the Chancellor.
Conferment of master degrees. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I call upon the graduates to rise for the conferment of the respective master degrees.
We may be upstanding with the Chancellor here. The dais, please.
Conferment of master degree. I admit the persons named to the respective master degrees of Egerton University for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and do all that pertains to this degree. Congratulations to all the masters. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 6 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Agriculture and the Senate for the award of the following diplomas of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Diploma in Dairy Technology, pass, serial 1, page 32. Diploma in Farm Resource Management, credit, serial 1 and 2, page 32. Pass, serial 3 and 4, page 32. Diploma in Horticulture, distinction, Ngwatu. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the respective diplomas by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 14 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the award of Diploma in Library Science, Library and Information Sciences of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Diploma in Library and Information Science, distinction, Kimeo, credit, serial number 2 to serial number 13 on page 33. Pass, serial number 14 on page 33. The graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 31 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Commerce and the Senate for the award of the respective diplomas of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Diploma in Business Management, credit, serial number 1 on page 34. Pass, serial number 2 to 5 on page 34. Diploma in Procurement and Supply Chain Management, distinction, like a hustle. Credit, serial number 2 to 5 on page 34. Serial number 6 to 17 on page 35. Pass, serial number 18 to 26 on page 35. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the respective diplomas by the Chancellor.
Kindly, graduates, let's maintain silence and avoid the movements when the names are being called. We've been progressing very well. Let's just maintain the silence. We're moving well. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 82 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Education and Community Studies and the Senate for the award of the following diplomas of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Diploma in Agricultural Education and Extension, credit, serial number 1 to 4 on page 36. Pass, serial number 5 to 11 on page 36. Diploma in Education Arts, credit, serial number 1 on page 36 to serial number 35 on page 38. Pass, serial number 36 on page 38 to serial number 69 on page 39. Diploma in Education Primary, credit, serial number 1 on page 39. Pass, serial number 2 on page 39. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the respective diplomas by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 4 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Environment and Resources Development and the Senate for the award of the Diploma in Ecotourism and Hospitality Management of Egerton University. Diploma in Ecotourism and Hospitality Management, credit, serial number 1 to 3 on page 40, pass, serial number 4 on page 40. The graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 1 candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Health Sciences and the Senate for the award of the Diploma in Nursing of Egerton University. The graduate is asked to rise and remain standing as her serial number is called. Diploma in Nursing, Mwangi on page 41. The graduate is asked to resume her seat and await the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 21 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery and the Senate for the award of the Diploma in Animal Health of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their serial numbers are called. Diploma in Animal Health, serial number 1 to 21 on page 42. The graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 9 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies and the Senate for the award of Diploma in Gender and Development Studies of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Diploma in Gender and Development Studies, Distinction, Gashoka, Kipio, and Minor. Credit, serial numbers 4 to 9 on page 43. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the graduates to rise for the award of the respective diplomas.
Award of diplomas. Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the University Act 2012 and knowing that you have satisfied the University Senate in all subjects in which you were enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective Egerton University diplomas. Congratulations to all diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 346 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfy the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Agriculture and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Agribusiness Management, First Class Honors, Ngetich. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Serial 2 to 17, page 45. Serial 18 to 42, page 46. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 43 to 44, page 46. Serial 45 to 74, page 47. Serial 75, page 48. Pass. Serial 76, page 48. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Economics. First class honors, Akinyi, Namunyak, Thuku. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 4 to 20, page 48. Serial 21 to 40, page 49. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 41 to 47, page 49. Serial 48 to 77, page 50. Serial 78 to 82, page 51. Pass. Serial 83, page 51. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. First class honors, Kiplagat, Ochain. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 3 to 15, page 51. Serial 16 to 25, page 52. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 26 to 42, page 52. Serial 43 to 48, page 53. Pass. Serial 49, page 53. Bachelor of Science in Animal Science. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 1 to 16, page 53. Serial 17 to 28, page 54. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 29 to 43, page 54. Serial 44 to 48, page 55. Bachelor of Science in Dairy Technology and Management. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 1, page 55. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 2 to 4, page 55. Pass. Serial 5, page 55. Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Technology. First class honors, Gathogo, Musanga, Mwangi, Nioshunti, Njeru. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 6 to 25, page 56. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 26 to 30, page 56. Serial 31 to 38, page 57. Pass. Serial 39, page 57. Bachelor of Science in Horticulture. First class honors, Adilu, Chepkemoi, Waweru. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 4 to 12, page 57. Serial 13 to 22, page 58. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 28 to 38, page 58. Pass. Serial 39, page 59. Bachelor of Science in Soil Environment and Land Use Management. Second class honors, upper division. Serial 1 and 2, page 59. Second class honors, lower division. Serial 3 to 7, page 59. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of their respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 865 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Arts, First Class Honors, Akinyi. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 on page 60 to serial number 147 on page 65. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 148 on page 65 to serial number 287 on page 70. Pass, serial number 288 on page 70. Bachelor of Library and Information Science, First Class Honors, Wambui. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 on page 70 to serial number 32 on page 71. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 33 to serial number 39 on page 71. Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Media. First Class Honors, Ojwang Ruben. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 3 to serial number 17 on page 72. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 18 on page 72 to serial number 30 on page 73. Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Security Studies. First Class Honors, Leshan Mukuya. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 3 on page 73 to serial number 28 on page 74. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 29 on page 74 to serial number 63 on page 75. Bachelor of Arts in Economics and History. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 1 on page 75 to serial number 30 on page 76. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 31 on page 76 to serial number 66 on page 78. Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Sociology, First Class Honors, Upper Division, First Class Honors, Lemaron Mana. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 3 on page 78 to serial number 59 on page 80. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 60 on page 80 to serial number 117 on page 82. Pass, serial number 118 to serial number 120 on page 82. Bachelor of Science in Economics and Statistics. First Class Honors, Kibet Binda, Musyoki, Nyambura, Taria, and Were. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 7 on page 82 to serial number 51 on page 84. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 52 on page 84 to serial number 103 on page 86. Pass, serial number 104 to serial number 110 on page 86. Bachelor of Arts in History and International Studies, First Class Honors, Aseo Kiarie Otieno. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 4 on page 86 to serial number 75 on page 89. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 76 on page 89 to serial number 109 on page 90. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Religious Studies. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 1 on page 90 to serial number 30 on page 91. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 31 on page 91 to serial number 41 on page 92. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 243 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Commerce and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting Option, First Class Honors, Mwangi. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 to 16 on page 93. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial numbers 17 to 26 on page 94. Pass, serial number 27 and 28 on page 94. Finance Option, First Class Honors, Ahmed, Mutungi, Simiyu. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 32 to 38 on page 94. Serial number 39 to 55 on page 95. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serials numbers 56 to 66 on page 95. Serial number 67 to 96 on page 96. Serial numbers 97 to 104 on page 97. Pass. Serial number 105 to 110 on page 97. Insurance and Risk Management Option, First Class Honors, Waweru. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serials numbers 112 and 113 on page 97. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 114 to 118 on page 97. Serial number 119 to 122 on page 98. Pass. Serial number 123 on page 98. Procurement and Supply Chain Management Option, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 124 on page 98. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 125 to 133 on page 98. Pass. Serial number 134 on page 98. Marketing Option, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 135 to 138 on page 98. Human Resource Management Option, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 138 on page 99. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 139 to 141 on page 99. Pass. Serial number 142. Management Science Option, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 143 and 144 on page 99. Bachelor of Procurement and Supply Chain Management, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 10 on page 99, serial number 11 to serial number 26 on page 100, second class honors lower division, serial numbers 27 to 37 on page 100, serial number 38 to 61 on page 101, pass, serial number 62 to 63 on page 101, Bachelor of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 15 on page 102, second class honors lower division, serials number 16 to 24 on page 102, serial number 25 to 35 on page 103, pass, serial number 36 on page 103. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 1,159 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Education and Community Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Psychology, first class honors, Abdi Sharif, Kimeu, Kinudia, Mibei, Muga, Mwingirwa, Ngigi, Ochanda, Sandere, Thuo. Second class honors upper division, serial number 11 on page 104 to serial number 53 on page 106. Second class honors lower division, serial number 54 to serial number 74 on page 104. Bachelor of Education Arts, first class honors, Adero, Chepcheng, Kagendo, Kinyanjui, Kipngetich, Wanjiku. Second class honors upper division, serial number 7 on page 107 to serial number 316 on page 117. Second class honors lower division, serial number 317 on page 117 to serial number 565 on page 126. Pass, serial number 566 to 568 on page 126. Bachelor of Education Primary, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 on page 126. Second class honors lower division, serial number 2 on page 126. Bachelor of Education Science, first class honors, Bilal, Chebet, Gunga, Chebotip, Jerono, Kemboi, Kiarie, Kwach, Mora, Mulinge, Mulunda, Mudui, Mutie, Mwansia, Mwende, Ndambuki, Ogutu, Wakaba, Wanyama, Weruma. Second class honors, upper division. Serial number 5 on page 136 to serial number 44 on page 138. Second class honors, lower division. Serial number 45 on page 138 to serial number 93 on page 139. Pass. Serial number 94 on page 140. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and Human Ecology Extension. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 10 on page 140. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 11 to serial number 19 on page 140. Bachelor of Science in Clothing, Textiles, and Interior Design. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 on page 141 to serial number 37 on page 142. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 38 on page 142 to serial number 55 on page 143. Bachelor of Science in Community Development. First class honors, Abwor, Adhiambo, Kagodho, Mponitin, Mwangi. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 6 on page 142 to serial number 41 on page 144. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 42 on page 144 to serial number 61 on page 145. Bachelor of Education in Early Childhood Development and Education. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 2 on page 145. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 83 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Industrial Technology, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to 3 on page 146. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Engineering, first class honors, Arogo, Omondi, second class honors, upper division, serial number 3 on page 146 to serial number 23 on page 147. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 24 to serial number 30 on page 147. Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering, second class honors, lower division, serial number 1 on page 147. Bachelor of Science in Instrumentation and Control Engineering, first class honors, HASO. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 9 on page 148. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 10 to serial number 10 on page 148 to serial number 24 on page 149. Bachelor of Science in Manufacturing, Engineering and Technology, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to 7 on page 149, serial number, second class, serial number 1 to 7 on page 149, second class honors, lower division, serial number 8 to 15 on page 149, Bachelor of Science in Water and Environmental Engineering, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to 5 on page 150, second class honors, lower division, serial number 6 to 10 on page 150. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 183 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Environment and Resources Development and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Science in Dryland Resources Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 and 2 on page 151. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 3 to 7, page 151. Bachelor of Science in Ecotourism and Hospitality Management, first class, Gadhoni, Kidhumbu, Mageto, Maina, Ongango. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 6 to 29 on page 152, and serials number 30 to 59 on page 153, serial number 60 to 65 on page 154. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 66 to 86 on page 154, and serial number 87 to 105 on page 155. Pass, serial number 106 on page 155. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, first class honors, Wanjiko. Second on page 155. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to 13 on page 156. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 14 to 27 on page 156, and serial numbers 28 to 32 on page 157. Bachelor of Science in Geography, Kipngetich. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to 4 on page 157. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 5 to 8 on page 157. Bachelor of Science in Integrated Forest Resources Management. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 and 2 on page 157. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 3 on page 158, and pass, serial number 4 on page 158. Bachelor of Science in Natural Resources Management, first class honors, Chalo, Simiyu. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 3 to 13 on page 158. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 14 to 18 on page 159. Bachelor of Science in Wildlife Enterprise and Management, first class, Ogola. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to 4 on page 159. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 5 to to 8 on page 159. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 160 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Health Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Serial number 1, which is on page 160, to serial number 76, which is on page 162. Bachelor of Science in Clinical Medicine. Serial number 1, which is on page 162, to serial number 25, which is on page 163. Bachelor of Foods, Nutrition and Dietetics. First class honors, Gatumu, Chepchumba, Kithinji, Makoha. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 5, which is on page 164, to serial number 32 on page 165. Second class honors, Lower Division, serial number 33 to 40 on page 165. Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Serial number 1 on page 165 and serial number 19 on page 166. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2022-2023 academic year, the following 25 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Law and the Senate for the conferment of the Bachelor of Laws degree of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. First class honors, Muiruri. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 on page 167 to serial number 19 on page 168. Second class honors, Lower Division, serial number 20 to serial number 24 on page 168. Pass, serial number 25. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the Bachelor of Laws degree by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 432 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Science, First Class Honors, Gitau, Kipkoech, Korir, Nambande, Odhiambo, Oloka. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 7 on page 169 to serial number 56 on page 171. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 57 on page 171 to serial number 126 on page 173. Pass, serial number 127 on page 173. Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science, First Class Honors, Mbugwa, Mohammed, Muna, Onyuro, Saitet. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 6 on page 174 to serial number 31 on page 175. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 32 to serial number 47 on page 175. Bachelor of Science in Applied Aquatic Science, PAS, serial number 1 to serial number 2 on page 176. Bachelor of Science in Applied Computer Science, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 1 on page 176. Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, First Class Honors, Gidhui, Nderitu, Ochieng, Oluoch, Semeyan, Shadrach, Topoti. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 8 on page 176 to serial number 35 on page 177. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 36 on page 177 to serial number 55 on page 178. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science and Technology, First Class Honors, Mumanyi, Mwania, Ngereso, Gumbau, Wekesa. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 6 on page 178 to serial number 42 on page 180. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 43 on page 180 to serial number 70 on page 181. PAS, serial number 71 to serial number 73 on page 181. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, First Class Honors, Karemu Mokua. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 3 on page 181 to serial number 32 on page 182. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 33 on page 182 to serial number 79 on page 184. PAS, serial number 80 on page 184. Bachelor of Science in Statistics, First Class Honors, Kiti, Kosgei, Nyamwati. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 4 on page 184 to serial number 25 on page 185. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 26 on page 185 to serial number 47 on page 186. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 48 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor degrees of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery, serial number 1 to number 18 on page 187. Bachelor of Science in Animal Health Management, serial number 1 on page 187 to serial number 30 on page 188. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 43 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the Bachelor of Arts in Gender and Development Studies degree of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Arts in Gender and Development Studies, First Class Honors, Kinywa, Maalim, Maina, Ndirangu, Nyunja, Wairimu. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 7 to serial number 15 on page 189, and serial number 16 to serial 41 on page 190. Second class honors lower division, serial number 42 to serial number 43 on page 190. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the bachelor degree by the Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2022-2023 academic year, the following 42 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Distance Learning and the Senate for the conferment of the Bachelor of Military Science degree of Egerton University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names or serial numbers are called. First class honors, Muhammad. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 to 17 on page 191, and serial number 18 to 23 on page 192. Second class honors, Lower Division, serial number 24 to serial number 42 on page 192. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await the conferment of the bachelor degree by the Chancellor.
Conferment of bachelor degrees. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the graduates to rise for the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees.
Conferment of bachelor degree, I admit you to the respective bachelor degree of Egerton University
for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and do all that pertains to this degree. Congratulations to everybody.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We were observing the performance of the various faculties in adherence to the graduation etiquette. Faculty of Health Science exceeding expectation, CBC way. Faculty of Science meeting expectation, all the others approaching expectation. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my pleasure and privilege to invite the Vice Chancellor to announce the end of the congregation. Madam Vice Chancellor.
Thank you very much for the patience, Mr. Chancellor, sir. In accordance with Statute 45, Section 4 of Egerton University Statutes, I now declare the 47th Congregation of Egerton University dissolved.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. And now we may be upstanding for the national anthem and the East African anthem. And I kindly request that we remain standing as the procession leaves the dais. National Youth Service Band. As the National Youth Service Band prepares to lead the procession of the arena, we will be posting the dates for collection of the certificates on the website for all the other graduates. The PhDs, the doctors have collected their certificate. All the others, next week, the dates will be posted on the website for your dates of collection of the certificates. So the procession will be leaving in reverse order, led by the mace bearer, Dr. Lucy Wathika, and assisted by Hudson Kitty, followed by the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, and the Cabinet Secretary of Education. Asante sana for making time for us. Your Excellency, thank you so much. Honorable Ezekiel Machogu. Karibu sana, na wageni wengine wote mnakaribishwa sana. Asanteni sana kwa kuweza kufika na kuwa nasi siku ya leo. Members of the council, asanteni sana. Senate members, tunawashukuru sana. Wageni wetu kutoka sehemu mbalimbali za nchi yetu, tunawashukuru sana kwa kuweza kufika. Asante sana kwa kazi nzuri ambayo imefanya, na waadhiri wote kwa kuweza kufanikisha siku ya leo. Asanteni sana. NYS Band. Deans and directors, thank you so much for work well done. Asante sana. Asante sana Deans kwa kazi nzuri. Graduates, congratulations, all the best. Thank you, thank you. We thank our security teams, the Red Cross, the health medical department. Asanteni sana kwa kazi nzuri. All our ushers, asante sana for a good job. All the best. Kuna mtoto msichana mdogo amepotea na amepatikana hako hapa kwenye tunatangazia. Kuna msichana mtoto anaitwa Abigail Njeri. Abigail Njeri, mtoto mdogo msichana amepotea na amepatikana, tuko naye hapa. Mama anaitwa Beatrice